The identity reveal of the X-Men Zorn is one of the worst in comics history. Zorn is a mutant from China with a small sun in his brain. He wears a helmet to contain it. His powers are healing, electromagnetism, and gravitational manipulation. Legendary writer Grant Morrison debuted him in the only annual of their critically acclaimed and controversial New X-Men run. The Chinese government imprisoned Zorn for decades due to the country's anti-mutant policy. After being rescued by the X-Men, Zorn learns English and becomes an invaluable X-Men and teacher at the Xavier Institute. He heals Charles Xavier's spine and teaches a special class of misfit students. He has a significant impression on everyone's favorite Omega Mutant asshole, Quentin Quire. Peep the shirt. What's special about Zorn is his reliability and his emphasis on teaching and showing compassion and empathy. One of my favorite stories in New X-Men is issue 127, which centers on Zorn as he attempts to save a monstrous mutant boy who needs to complete his mutation transformation to gain control of himself. Unaware of the mutation process, the boy's mother enacts a plan for her and her son to overdose on pills before the authorities find a reason to eliminate him. Unfortunately, as Zorn tries to repair the situation, the boy erupts from his apartment building and is taken out by the NYPD. Zorn seems like a cool guy, right? Well, when we reach the Planet X arc, Morrison reveals that Zorn is secretly Magneto, who was presumed dead after Xavier's twin sister, Cassandra Nova, wiped out the mutant nation Genosha. Morrison contrives a story in which Magneto pretends to be Zorn to subdue the X-Men by gaining their trust and brainwashing students to aid him in taking over the world. He explains to Charles that he built the prison where the X-Men found him. He healed Charles' spine by using nano-sentinels. This reveal didn't make sense because Emma Frost used telepathy to uncover Zorn's background in his debut issue. Readers saw Zorn had a real son for a brain. Scott Summers had to talk Zorn out of self-deletion as the X-Men presumed the act would destroy the world. In issue 127, Zorn had internal dialogue reflecting on his past in China, which means Magneto internalized his role to the point where sometimes he thought he was Zorn, which is problematic on several levels. Lastly, I think the reveal sharply lessened the impact of one of the series' best issues and one of Magneto's greatest moments. In issue 132, the X-Men recovered the audio recordings of the Genosians' last words, which Magneto used his powers to obtain. In his supposed final speech, Magneto lent strength to his mutant brothers and sisters, assuring them that the recordings would make their legacy eternal. The world's hatred of mutant kind could not destroy them. Later, editors retconned the reveal and made Zorn an identity donned by two other characters. However, the story behind that is 100 times more convoluted. Today, Magneto and Zorn are on the same team in Jed MacKay's X-Men run. Let me know how you feel about this identity reveal in the comments.